Well, this is my first time flying a plane.
Yeah. All right, so just one hand on the yoke, and then just sort of lightly rest your feet on the pedals. You won't really need to do much with the pedals, but
okay.
It just helps. All right, so at first you again, just feel it doesn't really try to do anything wild on you.
Uh-huh.
So just sort of keep the wings level.
Okay.
And then sort of look at where the nose is to the horizon. We're in level flight, so it actually sits, well below the horizon. So that's your sight picture, it's called.
Does that mean we're slightly tilted?
Yeah, we're slightly to the right, so you just turn a little to the left.
Okay.
And again, the main thing is sort of just look out, and you can also sort of look to each wing tip, and they should be the same distance from the horizon.
Whoa. Going on.
Just little bumps.
So if I want this wing to go up,
you turn left.
But I'm...
Yep, so
is that what I need to do?
Yep.
Okay. I can't tell.
Yeah. So what? Yeah, the airplane's going to rotate in the direction you move the wheel.
Okay.
Or the yoke. Yeah. Just little bumps. Nothing to worry about. Again, the airplane will do it's trimmed out. It'll settle back, so you don't have to really
I don't have to do anything.
Fight it. You just sort of let it. If you need if a wing starts to dip a little, you just raise it or.
Am I losing altitude?
Nope.
Okay.
Again, the nose naturally sits low, so that's, again, a lot of people constantly climb in this because they think their nose, the nose doesn't sit on the horizon.
Yeah.
It's just like this. And again, this also is telling you we're basically level. Because this is the altitude, that's the altitude, they're not moving.
Okay. Well, this is my first time flying a plane.
Yeah. Just sort of aim for that, that mine or whatever that is.
Okay.
Yeah, see, you're doing really good. A lot of people at this point would be chasing it, because they try to over control it.
Oh, I'm down a little bit.
Not a lot.
I'm trying to keep it at 3850 or wherever I was.
You're doing great.
We're going to stay southeast of
Pilot test standards are plus or minus 100 feet. So Again, it's always best to just keep it at 1 and not wander all around, but it's pretty normal to have a little bit.
Is this the mine we flew over yesterday, or is this
No,
a
different one.
Okay, I'm climbing
Because
again.
we were over there
Okay.
yesterday.
Oh, I went up. Oh.
All right, so now let's try a turn.
Okay.
So we're gonna roll, basically roll to about the little green caret there.
Okay.
That's 20 degrees. You can pick left or right.
About 50 miles to the northwest. It's going to be a full stop on
I'm going up.
You're fine.
16.
Groundline Airport, there's a gate 3.
Just make small little up and down corrections, but
we'll cross midfield and return for downwind, left traffic, runway 17 Brown.
Am I turning enough?
you can turn some more.
Okay. Climbed again.
Yep.
Now what?
So same thing the other direction.
Okay. Oh. Am I too
You're
high?
fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Again, there's no altitude restrictions out here, and we're lower than where we're required to be in a certain altitude for the direction. So, again, you can all just play with getting a feel for the airplane, not over worry about.
It's really hard to like keep the altitude and like
It all takes practice. All takes practice.
4 miles to the west, jump in the left downwind.
Little back
down
pressure.
too much?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Good.
I was up too high, but now I'm lower.
Yeah.
I dropped.
So as
like,
you turn, the airplane has a little more drag. So as you turn, you have to, not a lot, but a slight amount of back pressure to counteract the loss of lift. All right, my airplane, I'm going to demonstrate, since this just looks interesting to me, so we're going to go check that out.
Okay.
So this is what's called a steep turn, 45 degrees basically.
Yankee crossing midfield at 3005 for base, left base, runway 17, touch and go, Brownway.
Well, that was fun and slightly scary.
You did just fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did just fine. Let's see if I can do a full 360 steep and keep it altitude.
Over the traffic, 3547 will be entering left down to 3547.
Well, that altitude is practically perfect.
Well, I think I got to practice all this for doing the flight instructor check ride. I've got to demonstrate. These are all like test stuff, so I've got to be able to demonstrate it.
Experimental gyro 844 Golf Golf is 5 miles.
If we get it right, we're going to find our wake here in a second, get a little burble.
At 2,600. That's traffic RV 20 Charlie 1 Foxtrot. Left downwind 16.
So there's a private airport right there.
Oh, wow.
Pretty nice looking private airport.
It's really nice.
Gillespie County, 57 pop short, final 14, full stop.
Turbo traffic, main 30 November 8, northwest inbound on practice RNAV, runway 12, approach landing turbo.
Kerrville traffic, Skyhawk 79805, left downwind, runway 12, touch and go, Kerrville.
Gillespie County, Bonanza 9744 Yankee, approximately 12 to the northwest, inbound on the practice RNAV approach 14, Gillespie County.
Gillespie County, experimental 6711, line up and wait, 14 Gillespie County.
Turbo traffic November 12701, left crosswind 12, touch and go, Turbo.
Departing runway 14, Gillespie County, stand in the pattern.
All right, down to the fuel pump.